Hi, it's Tuesday, and so you know what that means. It's Trumansburg Tuesday. It is April 17th, so the heart of spring. Haha, no pun intended. But this is spring for us in Trumansburg today. Yep, that's snow, and it's accumulating. I think that this is the last of it, at least I'm told. So, however, it is not affecting the real estate market. So I am here on this Tuesday for Trumansburg Tuesday. I've got some stats for you, some exciting stats, right? We're 4 months into the year, although I've heard it's like January 130th, but my calendar says April 17th. So let's do some comparisons. How's the market doing? Are things selling? Are prices staying up? What's going on? So I've pulled the stats for the Trumansburg residential sold market, non-lakefront properties, for 2018 from January 1 till today, and there have been 13 properties that have sold. And I'm going to put these pictures up for you too. But if we're going to compare apples to apples, in Trumansburg, the entire school district, not just the village and not just the town, but the entire district, 13 residential properties have sold year to date. So if we compare that to the same time frames as last year and the year before and the year before that, I like to go back a couple years, and this is where I get to geek out in real estate because I love stats. So I don't know if this will turn backwards for you, but I'll post this. January 2011 all the way to January 2018. You can see what's happening with the Trumansburg School District residential sold properties, non-lakefront. Year to date, January 1 to April 17th. 13 properties have sold this year. The average sales price is $176,000. The year before that, same time frame, 16 properties sold with an average sale price of $166,000. So that makes sense. Less homes, higher price. The year before that, 13 properties sold. So in 2016, only 13 properties sold within the same time frame, and the average sales price was $191,000. So I like to compare those to see where we stand in the market and what's happening. So right now, prices are about middle of the road. Things that are selling are about middle of the road. We don't have a lot of inventory right now. There are currently 22 properties listed for sale within the school district, and the average sales or the average list price for these properties is $308,000. The median list price is $252,000. Those numbers are skewed, telling me that there are some really high-end, high-priced properties for sale and some low ones, so that's skewing the average. In fact, there are 3 high-priced properties for sale in Trumansburg right now, the highest being $900,000, and that's 92 acres with a house, a 4 or 5 bedroom house and barns on Rice Road. The next in line, I believe, is an $700,000 or $800,000, and then there's a $699,000. So I'll post those pictures for you as well. But there are only 22 properties for sale. The lowest listed house in Trumansburg is $129,000. So what does this look like as a whole, though, for Trumansburg? What has been happening year over year with residential properties? Are they retaining their values? Is the demand still here? And I can tell you with confidence, yes. So we live in an area generally with high land values. So real estate is never a bad investment here. It just depends on what you want and how long you want to hold on to it. So for Trumansburg, because again, this is Trumansburg Tuesday, the entire school district, year over year, the entire year, let's compare what's happened just this year, January to April, and compare it to what's happened the entire years previous. So in 2017, Trumansburg had a banner year. 76 residential properties sold. This is non-lakefront, and the average sales price was $204,000. The year before that, 2016, only 42 properties sold, and the average sales price was $202,000. In 2015, 39 properties sold the entire year, and the average sales price was $196. The year before that, in 2014, only 27 properties sold, and the average sales price was $185, close to $185. Are you seeing the trend? Every year, the average sales price is increasing incrementally and steadily. We're not seeing crazy swings either way. But in the last 4 years, the average sales price in Trumansburg has gone up from $184,000 to $204,000. That is a nice, steady increase on your investment. So compared to 2014, 2018 is halfway to selling what 2014 did in the entire year. So I would say, yes, Trumansburg is still in demand. And the average sales price is creeping up incrementally, but nothing crazy. So those are the stats for Trumansburg Tuesday, and if you have any other questions or if you want any more details or you'd like to sit down and have coffee or tea and talk about the Trumansburg real estate market, I would be happy to. Again, when I get to talk about real estate stats, that's where I get to geek out. I love stats. So I hope you're enjoying your Trumansburg Tuesday, even though it's snowing, and this January April 17th, and I will see you on the streets of Teaburg. Thanks.